Bienvenidos, soy Bruja Espinada, and I am here with a very special reading for this week. So, as of June 20th, two very important things are going on in the world, in the universe, at this time. So, June 20th is the start of Jupiter Retrograde, which has a lot to do with luck and abundance, reevaluation of goals, and the such. It's about really putting and implementing the thought process that goes behind achieving your goals for your life. Also, it is the start of the summer solstice. It is the new summer season. It's the new season that's coming in. And summer solstice, the summer highlights a lot of energy, a lot of abundance. It has a lot to do with growth. It has a lot to do with fertility and life in general. So this very special reading will be Oracle deck based, and we'll be doing a law of attraction shuffle for you guys, as well as what's being attracted to you during this summer season. So let's get started. I want to do I'm gonna just fill it out. This is gonna all be live. You guys know how much I hate doing this, but kind of want to see what's being drawn to you at this time. There is a lot that's going on. Now, I'm being drawn to the Animal Spirit Guides card. So we'll do this with the question of where do you need to focus your energy? Because this is the longest day of the year and the shortest night of the year. Coincidentally, or scientifically enough, since it is the summer solstice, which is the longest, and the summer solstice is on the northern hemisphere, currently at the same exact time would be the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere, which is the longest night of the year. So this is the message in where do you need to focus your energy at this time? Let me see. I feel like of these, this one's calling out. It is the Dolphin Spirit. The Dolphin Spirit. It's summer, at least here in the Northern Hemisphere. The Dolphin Spirit says, this and that are true. This and that are true. Dolphin Spirit, like her earthly manifestation, is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is Dolphin Spirit, both this and that. Two truths coexist, the story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering, for there is a blessing too, in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver linings. When we later reflect on what happened, we can see that a situation was both this and that, and a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad, and people have qualities of both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and then that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life. Why not join Dolphin Spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in this moment? In all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today, you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at a place right now where your past self is still present as you move toward the new self and you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present. So even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in this between time. Today is not a day to choose one over the other, either, but rather to accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. Even in matters of the heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as whole. The additional message. When you most want to be acknowledged as right and see other ways as wrong, Dolphin Spirit appears as a reminder that the story of your suffering and righteousness is a little more complicated than you are admitting right now. Do you want to see things in black and white and be rigid in your ideas of what's correct and what is not? Release your rigidity and embrace the fluidity of life as you recognize the grays that remind you that there are two sides to every story, an upside to each downside, and a blessing in every challenge. What you think is wrong may end up being right for you. So let Dolphin Spirit soften your heart so that you make the best decision at this time, playing with the possibilities that present themselves. That's actually pretty crazy if you consider that despite that in the Northern Hemisphere, it is the longest day of the year. And in the South, it is the longest night of the year. It's both that light and that dark. It's that balance that happens in the universe. And pretty intense. So that's bringing you to focus a lot of your energy on being able to understand the duality of life. Damn, that was deep. So let's look at that's where you need to focus your energy. So let's look into what light. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. What light is it you need for growth right now? What light you need for growth? What is the light needed for the Watcher's growth? One card, please. What is the light needed for growth? What is the light needed for the Watcher's growth? What is the light needed for the Watcher's growth? This is why I don't like doing the light shuffle. Sometimes this just takes a little bit. Showed me. So the light needed for your growth at this time comes in the shape of Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. And that's really, really good because Jupiter has a lot to do with abundance, and so does the summer solstice. So the goddess of abundance message to you at this time is, I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. You know what? These two cards, I tell you guys, I don't make this shit up. It happens. It's what comes out. I'm just a vessel. So Lakshmi personifies the splendor and affluence that arrives when we align our every action with what the soul desires most for us. Reverence for the Hindu goddess Lakshmi dates back to the first millennium of BCE. She is known as the goddess of wealth, fortune, and prosperity. Her name is derived from Sanskrit root laks and laksha, meaning to know, understand, or to have a goal. She is the wife of the Hindu god Vishnu and has many festivals that are celebrated in her honor. In the ancient Indian epic, the Ramayana, Lakshmi is said to have miraculously sprung up from the foam of an ocean of milk churned by the gods. She's often pictured in her iconography holding the lotus. This This is symbolic of the fact that great beauty rises from the dark richness of the earth under any circumstances. All that's needed is the auspicious or divine timing for the lotus to come into bloom. Her essence then is about understanding the goal in life to realize the abundance of the soul. When your soul selects her card, abundance looks different to each of us. Some people have incalculable material wealth, but are bereft of a sense of purpose or a greater vision of their life, and so are left feeling lost. While others are considered poor in financial wealth, but walk around radiating love and the kind of light that has an inestimable worth. Lakshmi is the auspiciousness that begins to bloom in our life when we align our every action with the work our soul has come here to do. Lakshmi reminds us of the ultimate goal, which is not making money, but being able to know our true bliss. What makes us feel lit up like a glow stick while we're doing it? What work doesn't feel like work at all? Lakshmi is a wink to find that vocation, that bliss, so that what is within us comes into full bloom through something we can do and show the world. Lakshmi represents both the gold we can hold in our hands and the gold we can become by doing work that feeds our soul. She's the reminder that true abundance doesn't come from our bank statement, It comes from a state of mind we enter when we know we are contributing great worth to the world in the effort of becoming more love. So the question of meditation is, when do I feel the most abundant? When do I feel the most abundant? Okay. These two, man, they definitely go hand in hand. I really did not expect that. And that's what I refer to as clearly a light shuffle, because we don't know what's gonna come out. And sometimes a whole bunch comes out and I gotta kind of feel if it feels right, kind of see if it's a yes or a no, like, yes, do I take these, do I leave these? Really just gotta feel it out. And sometimes because I can't center my focus enough, so my thoughts, my personal thoughts are like jumbled and thinking about things that are absolutely dumb and have no reference or relevance to this at all. And so sometimes nothing comes out or too many things come out at once. Anywho, point being, let's see what's being attracted to you during this summer. What is being attracted to the watcher this summer? Visualization. See yourself achieving the highest possible outcome, experience, feeling, and details. Now, it was the new moon on the 10th, and that's when you should have started setting your intentions for the things that you want. And on the 24th, it is the full moon when you actually start to implement your manifestation practices. This is one of the things, is visualizing the things that you want or wanting to achieve, things that you've been working towards. So remember, you can want to manifest all you want, but unless you're putting that work towards it, it won't manifest at all. Oh, too many. Is there anything else? Okay. We have say affirmations. There you go. You say your affirmations. State as I am. Manifesting happens in present tense in a present life. Believable to you. Remember, has a lot to do with the visualization as well. Incoming. New news, message, game changer, surprise invitation, insights, gift, making connections, and paradigm shift. New experience is integrating now. Materialization, growth, expansion, progression, cycles, and change. Mind you, all these things have to do with this time frame right now of the summer solstice. This is going to be the first day of summer, the new season for the next 3 months. 3-4 months. And then on top of that, it is Jupiter retrograde, going to be for the next 4 months. So put this to practice, and I'll see you guys next time.